Hansel and
Hansel and
Gretel.
Gretel,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
The other, the Jim Carrey old movie comedy about Once Bitten. She had to keep eating a virgin. Blood is sweeter and all this other shit.
And this is all influenced by ancient Babylonian worship. Showing you that this place is also the mother of harlots. Because it took in all these paganistic customs from ancient Samaria to Egypt to Babylon. All right, and then of course, this is Rome 2.0.
Of course.
Because the Greeks and the Romans took from ancient Egypt and Babylon.
Yep, sure did.
Esau just repackaged it.
That's it.
But this is all tied in one. So that's another reason the Lord's gonna make this place. He gonna do it worse than Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, he gonna do it worse. This is we talking from Cali to Maine. How many square miles is that? Those 5 cities, that's not even a quarter compared to Babylon.
Whole state, yeah, correct.
The scripture said it's far worse in the end now than it was back then.
The smoke is gonna go up way longer than it did in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Did it say forever?
Yeah.
But I mean, we know it ain't literally, but it's gonna be in your mind forever.
Because I'm pretty sure when Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, remember how they said, Rahab the harlot said we heard about so I'm pretty sure that the surrounding cities, the known world knew about that event. You know, it wasn't just like secluded to Lot and his 3 daughters. Like, okay, we like no. Because you probably had travelers like, oh shit, what the fuck happened here? You know?
Think about you on the way down there, you on the mountain about to come down in there and you see the shit happen. Like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I barely escaped.
And the word travels like, oh shit. You know, someone said they saw fire coming from the sky. You know?
You said it one time, you said it went viral before the internet about what happened.
That's right.
But it's a lot, real quick, I'm not gonna read it all. Brother looked up, it says cannibalism legal in the U.S. It says, while, this is just, asking Google AI people, it says, while there's no specific federal law in the U.S. that explicitly bans the act of cannibalism, it is effectively illegal through various homicide, desecration of a corpse, and food safety laws. Idaho is the only state with the statute specifically criminalizing the act.
Wait, but they have human meat plants now. Was that in Arizona?
Well, the one that they just discovered,
Yeah,
right?
the one they just discovered.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It was like a chop shop for body parts.
Yeah.
I did a lesson on that shit, man. It's like, you thinking your family member is, we want to study this person for science and shit. Like, nah.
They about to sell your cells, your knee joints.
They about to sell your organs like car parts.
Yeah.
It turns out that those school pictures were just the menu. It was just the menu.
Data.
Like what do you think happened?
We was all on the
We were on the menu.
we was all on the menu, bro.
Damn.
You can't make it up.
Think about it. What do you think happens to those kids that like Sandy Hook and the one in Texas? Okay, we need some kids. Okay, let's have a school shooting. So we can get some. We can get our grub on pretty much.
Well, you just know.
Damn, boy.
When they use heart on those Caribbean islands, they salivate. Soon as they send a hurricane or whatever, or earthquake over there, they finna land with the premise of
Getting them.
gather up as many kids as you can.
One that you can find. The earthquake in Haiti was a big one.
That was a huge.
That was.
If we can find a baby, a live baby in some rubble, we got it.
Because
You rescued them.
people were emotional.
Hey, Blue Cross, what's those?
Red Cross,
Red Cross.
Blue Cross,
Salvation Army.
Salvation.
Bro,
They gonna fucking sick.
Angelina Jolie got like 3 kids. Remember the Brad Pitt?
Yeah, that was like a thing in Hollywood. Oh, let's adopt some kids and all that shit. Like, yeah, okay.
Proving you gotta do kids.
yeah, man. Get Wisdom of Solomon 12.
Scripture I was gonna bring up. should be in trouble, you should find him there first.
Oh yeah.
He's always there at the drop of a dime to do what he's there to do.
Yeah.
So when these disasters
Why it
hit the
says you
world,
never trust on enemy.
yeah, you have to write a book, right?
Because he preys on your weakness and vulnerability. So you've been hit with something strong and it just did a lot of damage. It caused a lot of ruins. It knocked your power, electricity out. People didn't ransack the stores, so there's barely any food left.
Yep, it's wonderful.
You for the picking now.
Yep.
They can move in with their little army or whatever, and act like they trying to, we want to get you to shelter. We want to help you find your family. Nah, they gonna take you somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, get that one right there.
Picking them out.
Yeah.
That wasn't funny as Joe Torre joke about Michael Jackson sitting on the balcony picking children. That was a joke. But that was what they really be out there doing though. Not necessarily him that's just coming out, but with others.
See, and it's crazy because we know with Levi, we know what they be capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wouldn't be surprised if Levi, they'd have to resort to that cruelty.
Yeah.
The instruments of cruelty, just to keep them devils from
That's what
doing
happened.
that shit.
That's what happened during the revolution.
Yeah, that's how they won.
Yeah.
Even though they still lost,
Right.
that's how they won. Yeah.
Get that in Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, you can.
There's a Wisdom of Solomon.
It's just the same wicked acts that the Lord condemned the wicked Canaanites for. That's big here in Babylon. So it's more charges on Babylon. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 from the top. For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land, whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices.
Yeah.
And also,
That's what that boils down to. The reason why they even do this in Hollywood is a sacrifice to demons. That's where they get their synergy from. Right? Go ahead.
and also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh and the feast of blood.
Devourers of men's flesh and feast of blood.
Were you reading the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Got the peg to the T.
You wonder why those Iranians burnt that big ass statue of Baal, along with the who did they have? They had some of the Trump, some of the world leaders, Epstein, BB.
What's the Iranian guy over there? Solomon or whatever.
No, that's
I don't remember the third one, but it was one of these guys.
the leader of Iran.
I don't know if it was him. It was somebody over there, probably one of their cohorts that got it in that region. I got the image.
Osama bin Laden?
They was burning that shit up, man.
Osama bin Laden, yeah.
They was burning it up.
And they were offended by it.
Yeah.
The small hat was offended.
Because it's calling you out.
Right, if you're innocent, you had nothing to do with that. Why would you be offended?
Yeah.
See, they take that as a threat. You know, when they chant the DTA and burning symbols and flags and all that. Now realizing, what do you think the Heavenly Father, whose eyes is upon this wicked kingdom, what do you think he's about to do?
Direct shot.
He's going to bring death and destruction. He going to bring fire to this place.
Goodness. Just need
You
it.
know, when he said it shall be as when he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
He literally means that. And it kind of reminds me, right, when you read Jeremiah, where it talks about how when the Lord delivers Israel from the land of the north, it says that it shall no longer be said, thou livest that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. That's basically saying that with his right hand, once again, he's going to make such a spectacular deliverance that we ain't going to even be talking about the
first-
ancient Egyptian
first-
deliverance
yeah,
or the
correct.
Exodus.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
if I
first-
can bring up
It's going to be even greater, a greater deliverance. So the same thing, when the Lord destroys Babylon in a similar manner, it's going to be way worse
Outdo it.
than he did Sodom and Gomorrah.
Outdo itself.
So all the world's going, after the destruction, all they're going to talk about is how Babylon got destroyed.
That's right.
We ain't going to be talking about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Nobody brings up that Dr.
Man.
J dunked from the free throw line. They remember Jordan dunked from the free throw line
That's
because
it.
it was a better dunk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because he dribbled the whole way and he did it, right? It
Plus-
looked better.
plus
So
it's more,
forget about
it's-
when he did it first.
More
Plus, it's a more recent
Right.
event.
Yep.
Yep.
You know? So the world's going to be more familiarized with that.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. More dramatic. He had his tongue out, a little cocked it back and shit. You know what I'm saying? The battle was heavy. That's how this about to go down. This world battle, the angels gonna come out, man. Oh, man, think about this situation. Angels is gonna come out and fight.
Yeah.
The armies of the world.
Laser beams.
Leviathan's gonna be out on the scene doing his part.
Godzilla.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're out here.
Man.
Some of us gonna be changing to newly created. You know, having that spiritual power on us.
Stand.
Doing certain work down here. So the details of how this go down far gonna exceed Sodom and Gomorrah and the Noah flood and what's the one we were just saying? Sodom and Gomorrah, Noah flood, and the Exodus.
Exodus to Egypt. Yeah.
The plagues are far worse now than then.
Yeah, that's also what Wisdom of Solomon 5, why it says they shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation. Beyond all that they look for. It's because now Trump is saying, what? Oh, we're going to bring out the UFO and UAP files. You know? So,
And it's like he's doing that to undermine Obama for being the one to bring it out. You know, that he said that aliens are real. You know, and he said that they exist. So they gotta basically downplay it like, well, he said it, but since he said it, that's disclosed information. So we're just gonna go out there and we're just gonna just release it.
Oh. Yeah.
But they're playing mind games with that.
Yeah.
More mind games.
They gonna release that shit just like bit by bit, like
Just like the Steam files.
Steam files.
Same thing.
They ain't gonna release that, chariot came down and did this and did that and turned on our nuclear system, reactors and
See,
shit.
they barely dropped that information because their technology far exceeds the pilots that see shit.
Yeah.
Their technology far exceeds what we got.
Like thousands of years ahead.
Who was that reading?
Like in Wisdom of Solomon 12, I'll read verse 5 again. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh, and the feast of blood, with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hands, souls destitute of help, that the land which thou esteemest above all other might receive a worthy colony of the Most High's children.
You just picture those secret, wicked ceremonies in Hollywood, and the island, the Epstein Island. Think about it. They're all gathered in a circle.
How they feel each other.
They got their priest sending up chants and shit like that.
you see in the movies they'll have like the pentagram in the middle, candles,
Yep.
red room.
Yep. They cook babies on the table, cups filled with blood.
Sick. Fuckers, man.
You just gotta picture it.
Yeah.
And then they go in on it like fucking like animals,
Savages, man.
like hungry beasts.
Sick.
Blood all over their face.
Yeah.
Shit.
Blood all over their robes.
Yeah.
And they play with your minds because they'll put make a cake that looks like an actual person.
Yeah.
So it's just cake, we're still. But in actuality, they're really doing that shit. They'll put a dead body right on the middle of the table and have, cut of toe or whatever, right next to like it's a big ass hors d'oeuvre plate. I mean, platter.
Yeah.
These are people that we dealing with, and that's your everyday, your mayors, your governors, your politicians, you know, that people look up to.
These motherfuckers were worse than Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, got him beat.
Did we see that image of Jay-Z with that wine glass?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Adrenochrome in there or whatever, right? Now, that's a funny picture. Then they also show the video of him after Beyonce won something. He was like, "You want something?" She was like, "You want on camera?" Like,
Chill out.
now, the funny part about it, who the fuck poured that for him? That's what nobody, like, this internet got a lot of people not thinking. Like, that's first-hand account. Who's on the goddamn camera?
Where's the party at? Who hosted the party?
Yeah. Who
You know?
got this in just cases
Right.
of just pouring up? Toasting to this. Who poured in that drink? He didn't order it from the bar. The same way you got a scotch or whatever, fucking whiskey or
Like
whatever.
he got a dealer.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody was going around with the fucking
Right.
chalice or some shit. You know what I mean?
Picture.
Cauldron or some shit. Pouring that shit out. Alright? So this is a bigger, my point of bringing all that out is this is a bigger thing than just one guy doing his one ditty or whoever else. This is bigger than that.
Right behind us.
This is a world conglomerate of people, vampirish baby blood drinkers, man.
And the witch, she literally drinks the baby of blood. You know, they tap into the main arteries, get all that blood out, man.
Yeah, they drain it like cattle.
Yeah. Like this, that's some sick stuff, man.
And it sounds crazy, right? It sounds like, oh, but this is the reality of the situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is happening.
Yep.
Hey, especially in a city like Vegas, you got all types of underground tunnels and secret rooms in these hotels, underneath the strip. Hey, but it's happening everywhere. It's happening in all states. It's happening in all countries, right? And it's the elites and these people you see in your films, your movies, your concerts, right? They're doing it, man. This is occurring.
And notice how, like, I don't know if y'all remember, since y'all mentioned Jay-Z, that witch, that demon, Marina Abramovich, right? They've tried to paint the narrative that what she does, they call it a spirit cooking.
Oh, yeah.
They try to paint it as if it's just an expression of art. I guess the dynamic between, you know, it's like they try to politicize it and package it up.
They're trying to merge like two worlds. They're trying to say, oh, this is a comparison of the world we're trying to basically mimic. Art and life, so to speak.
Yeah, between the spiritual and physical world.
Yeah.
But really, it's another occultic practice.
Yep.
Where these motherfuckers get together and they dealing with blood and because it was who exposed it in that WikiLeaks? Who was Assange? Assange.
Julian Assange.
It was in the WikiLeaks. That spirit cooking shit was really, they was committing cannibalism behind the scenes, but they was doing art, depicting that type of behavior through art. That was just the outside covering for their secret rituals that they were actually doing.
That Marina Abramovich, whatever.
Yeah.
She has paintings. I think they're in real blood, but it's like showing. Man, I read this shit out. I was like, I can't keep reading this, but you know, I like art. But fuck, like if you think about what she has a painting. And I don't know if it's the one Jay-Z bought or Beyonce bought or something like that, but she has one it's all red. What it's actually depicting is like after they sacrifice something, and like the blood, the mess. That's kind of what it is, and it's a huge ass picture. It's like that's the kind of art that they have, and they put high price tags on that. And then then it even be like human blood in it that made it. Yeah.
That album cover, DMX second album.
Oh, yeah, it was covered in blood.
Yeah. That symbolized my soul's already has been sold.
Yep. Both.
Like when the scriptures talk about on our side, we present our bodies as living sacrifices. He used a sacrifice for the industry. So it made sense. His second album cover after he made it, it was with blood all over it. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh.
And you know the Damien song was different on that one than on the first one.
Exactly.
It was like after.
Yep.
I remember every time we go to concert, they always crying.
He was a troubled soul because he know that his soul he couldn't get his soul back. Every time he tried to basically seek the Most High, Satan would always get him.
Yeah, torment.
Satan would fuck with him every time.
Yeah, that's why they stay drugged
He
up.
ends up, relapsing. He ends up going to jail for something.
Yeah.
Back on track.
It's just like who is it? That wicked bitch Erykah Badu.
Oh,
The brother
yeah.
just did a lesson. Basically, how she was saying that her time is coming, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
They were saying she was saying her time is coming, basically for all the wickedness and the witchcraft. Not only her, but all the witches in that Hollywood industry. You know, she said the train is on its way, something along those lines.
Damn.
And she had that video where she was in the bathtub with blood.
Oh,
You know?
that bad.
Yeah. So that's why going back to Isaiah 47, all these rituals, all these things that you do, the Lord is basically telling them, let the power that you generate from those activities, let that shit save you in that day, not destroy you.
Yeah.
Devices.
My fault. It was King Charles in that painting. That actually had blood in it. Can I see it?
Get a little closer. Let's bring it a little closer.
Tell me where.
Right about that's cool. It's perfect.
They said
This one can see it too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
He just got arrested for,
see it?
I guess, involvement in the pedophiles on his 66th birthday.
Yeah.
And they said it was 666 days from some white horse with blood on it running through England or some shit. So it's like, it's a lot of, these devils deal with all type of numerology and shit.
Yeah. Yes, hey, stand now with thine enchantments. All your left hand sacrifices, your spell casting,
That's what witch you have to live.
your magic, all that. See if that's going to help you prevail.
Look at this, bro. This is the Beatles cover, Beatles Butcher cover.
Yeah, here it goes.
Show the camera.
Yeah.
Can you see that one?
Was there more in Wisdom of Solomon, or was that it?
They got like babies.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, here's that King Charles, but it's mirrored. But
You can see the horns.
hold on, I just had one. My fault, bro.
Oh, you good? You good?
Yeah, you go back.
Back in Wisdom of Solomon 12, continue on to verse 8. Nevertheless, even those thou sparest as men, and didst send wasps, forerunners of thine host, to destroy them by little and little, not that thou wast unable to bring the ungodly under the hand of the righteous in battle, or to destroy them at once with cruel beasts, or with one rough word, but executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance, not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation, and that their malice was bred in them.
And that didn't mean that he was giving the Canaanite salvation. Because ultimately the Lord, it was a purpose why he left, some of them in the land. Because it was really to prove Israel. When it was their time to come in and inhabit and take their inheritance, the Lord was going to see if they were going to still be loyal. The Lord just rescued you, kept you preserved, fed you, performed miracles for you, and then he made it to where you can go in there and take the best land on earth. So you go up in there and now you worshiping their gods. So the Lord, he had things done to them little by little, but he wasn't gonna just completely take all those Canaanites up, because they played a purpose.
Wow. Yeah.
But you see how influential that wicked nation was. They had that type of effect on Jacob, Esau, all the known world at the time. They were under the influence of that particular culture. It was evil, man.
changed.
Yeah, because they're like beasts. Naturally.
Yep.
The heathens are straight up like beasts. They're lawless. Right?
It's like
Go ahead.
the garden. Yeah.
For it was a cursed seed from the beginning. Neither didst thou for fear of any man give them pardon for those things wherein they sinned.
And they were compared back to your point. They were compared to beasts in Genesis 1. And we weren't beasts because we had the breath.
That's right.
That's what separates us.
Separates us.
Breath. We had the law.
Yeah. You know, it was
Wisdom.
Yeah.
And that was the intent going back from Adam. Adam was supposed to be that to all of the other trees in the garden.
That's
But
good.
they took Eve went to the serpent and took from the other tree and corrupted the tree of life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah, man. But this is all part of that. The knowledge of the tree of good and evil. That shit that we're reading about with the Canaanites and witchcraft and all that was part of that tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
It's part of that tree.
That's what enticed her, right? Because she found power in it.
Bro, now
Right there.
I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but it's a new movie that's about to come out called Is God Is. And I think that's a play on words though. Like if you rearrange it, God ISIS, ISIS God. Basically going back to the Queen of Heaven worship.
Worship, yeah.
But the movie, when you look at the trailer, the plot is Jake. He tried to murder his woman. She was they had twins together, and he tried to burn the house, but miraculously she survived, and the girls they survived. But the mother, she's like, you could tell like she's surrounded by witches and priestess and stuff like
wickedness,
that. That's keeping her alive, and she in there, and it's played by Vivica Fox.
Wow. That one.
She in there, they lighting up a cigarette for her and shit while she laid up on the bed, burned up. But she's telling her twin daughters to basically go and get vengeance.
That's her last wish.
That was her last wish before she died, was to go and basically get vengeance on their father.
Wow.
Bro, you know.
And so you had what's the chick that played Max on Living Single?
Erica Alexander.
Erica Alexander.
Yeah.
They go and get her, and she's in the church seducing all the people in the church like a Jezebel spirit. So it's basically showing you that witchcraft spirit, and the power of Eve and the power of witchcraft. Because Eve, that's their channel of power.
Yeah, kind.
They got to go through the left hand to get any type of power.
That's right.
Because the Most High really deals with the men.
I think it's gonna be a plot twist. You know, we gonna have to see it to know. But what I took from it, I take that it's just like they turned the children against the fathers in real life. I feel like it's gonna be a plot twist to where when they do meet up with the father, because that ending scene, he said, "Go ahead, have a seat. It look like we got a lot to talk about." It look like he gonna tell them what she was really up to, and she's really on some wicked shit, and turned the kids away from him.
Damn.
Which we know that's what normally happens.
Yeah, that's what Eve
show
do.
where this is like a talk show where this nigga woman.
Oh, a fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she basically,
I don't see that.
I think got the man locked up because he basically raped the daughters or some shit. And it turned out to be a lie.
That was her name.
Ayana saved my life or some shit.
Yeah, so like the same episode you were talking about, the mom, even when she was confronted about the dad not touching his daughters, the bitch didn't even want to apologize.
She was nonchalant about it.
And she was like, well, you shouldn't have left.